Hey everybody, let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Let us go ahead, jump right into this reading, y'all. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Again, they're general. Only take what resonates with you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. We have unsatisfied. Aww. All right. I feel like this is how you are feeling right now. You're not satisfied. You'll never be satisfied with third-party energy. Okay. You know what you want. You want commitment. You want marriage. You want somebody to be in it for the long haul. You want long-term happiness, not temporary satisfaction, not something that's, you know, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, quick, fast, in a hurry. You're not looking for that. All right, so you and your person are currently in separation because of this, okay? Let us see. Dun, dun, dun. Somebody's longing for you. There's distance. There's space. This person is feeling all sorts of jealous energy here, which is interesting, okay? This person feels jealous energy towards you because they feel like you're losing interest. So whoever could be getting your attention these days is what they're jealous about, okay? Yeah, it's pretty simple and direct here. We have terms, okay? They want to work something out with you, but you don't really feel like there's anything to work out, okay? You feel like this person is not thinking clearly, okay? Unsafe decisions, not thinking. Gift. Your whole gift here from Spirit, okay? This person is not treating it as such, okay? So you removed yourself. You separated yourself. There's distance between you and your twin at the moment. This person feels away. They could be doing things to be petty because they're seeking your attention and you're not giving them none. They realize that you're not interested in this half stuff that they're offering to you, but they may also not be available to give you more, even if they want to, okay? So it puts them in a very uncomfortable position, all right? That's what I'm getting here. Let us see. Thank you, Spirit. This person is uncomfortable, all right? When you're uncomfortable, though, that's when change happens. So let us see what change is going to take place. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is you, all right? Very independent. You do a lot for yourself. So you have zero interest in anybody who's doing the bare minimum, okay? Yeah, we have Justice here. I feel like what goes around comes around. What you put out there, you get back. So this is like consequences. You know, this person is in a current relationship and they want to keep a relationship with you at the same time, okay? So that's very interesting here. We have the Devil. Yeah, see, this is karmic here, okay? So you don't resonate with this energy. You can't keep yourself intertwined with that. Let me show you what I mean, because even the card is showing us a clear example if the card will get it up. But look, right? You see how these two energies here, these two figures are shadows? And then what does she look like? She's inflamed. She's on fire, honey. All right? She's full of Spirit's energy. She's not in the dark. So whatever they got going on, you don't want to be associated with that. Okay? Yeah, we got the Death card, Rebirth. You're going through spiritual transformation several times, awakening, reawakening. Yeah, Ten of Swords is an abrupt ending. So I feel like abruptly you stop talking or responding or giving or doing. You just stop. Okay? It's like out of nowhere. Okay, we have the Six of Cups. Okay, not even skirt. It's like okay, the Six of Cups is memories, nostalgia, flashbacks, okay? So this person is thinking about the good times here before things ended. This person is trying to figure out what they can do to get your attention, okay? Six of Pentacles, what they can do to get your attention, to get you to give and take, you know, when it comes to love. You know, give me some love, I'll give you some love. You don't want the temporary love. You want long-lasting love, and this person can't offer you what you want. Okay, we have the Fool card and we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, but they still want to come to some sort of terms with you. Like, let's work it out. That's what's here, you know. I'm just here to do the reading. All right, you in this energy of I want what's best for me. I don't feel like this is that. They feel away because now that means you lose interest in me. You don't think I'm what's best for you. Why would I possibly think being somebody's third party is what's best for me when I bring all this fire, when I bring all this energy, when I'm this gift? You're bugging. So, you know, it's like they want to work something out with you, but it's not nothing to be worked out. Okay? Now, you are connected to some very powerful energy here. The Sun. Very powerful energy. That's source energy, beloved. Okay? You don't have time to live in the darkness. Okay? You don't have time for that. All right. Your energy is too powerful. The dark cannot contain you. What? Keep you in the dark? You shine in the dark. There's no dark for you. What's the dark? Okay, so that's pretty much where you're coming from. Eight of Cups is walking away. It's emotional withdrawal. It's detachment. All right. Ace of Pentacles is a solid, secure offer. So this person is in their head thinking, well, the only way feminine will take me back, the only way they'll work with me is if this is what I'm offering them. And they're right. But for a lot of you, after having been in this energy, you don't even want this anymore. Because now you're thinking, well, is that what you do to people that you're with? Okay. That's the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is betrayal. You know, Five of Cups, if you can do certain things to people that's there for you all the time, care about you, got your back, care for you like no other, question mark. Okay, we got the Eight of Wands here. So this is conversation, communication, Five of Cups. Okay, this is regret, remorse. Okay, this person wanting to make right. Again, feeling some sort of shame, Nine of Swords. And they can't get something out of their head. It just keeps replaying. Okay, whatever they did, which is more than likely this, try to put you in a third-party situation. Like, I tried to put my divine counterpart in a third-party situation. You know, you've got the Four of Wands. That's all they're thinking about right now. Here I go again. Anytime I hold my head, I know that's when the other person is sitting there holding their head a lot. Okay? And I feel like you started finding yourself slipping into that energy. You said, oh, let me get up out of that. You know, Ten of Swords had to happen because you felt yourself going to a place that you had already ascended from. And that's not fair to you. Okay, so back to this justice and fairness. You get what I'm saying? So again, that's what justice is about. But in order for justice to be served, there has to be some sort of injustice, right? So the injustice here is they treated their divine counterpart like you was just a regular, you know, karmic, and you ain't. So we have the Eight of Wands. No matter how many times I shuffle, it came out. The Eight of Wands represents communication, but it also represents movement. All right, so their prayer, their hope, desire, right, is that if I come towards you and I tell you what it is that I feel, then things will move forward again. But nope, because if there's still this block, then nothing's moving forward. And that's how you're coming with the Ten of Swords being right after the Devil. All right, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you don't want to invest into this. Because yes, there's affection there, right? Like the Knight of Cups represents that. I love this Knight of Cups card because this is somebody that has planned a picnic and it doesn't seem to be anybody else around. It's just them. And so it's very intimate. It's very personal. It's very healing because they seem to be on the beach, you know, the salt water. So I'm like going deep with it. Everything seems to be intentional and personal and purposeful, right? So it's beautiful in that essence. However, knights are on missions. And just as quickly as they come to say, hey, how you doing, boo? They leaving again. You get what I'm saying? And so a person that wants that long-term happiness and stability is not looking for an in-and-out partner. Okay? But, you know, that's kind of where they're coming from. They want to be like this Casanova, playboy, I'm here for you whenever you have your needs kind of thing. But you have needs all the time. So you're like, that doesn't work for me or something like that. You know, that's what I'm picking up here. Okay? So we got 3 cards wanting to come out. We got the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, because see, if you're dependable, right? This is where people need to start understanding this on both sides. Not just when it comes to women, when it comes to men as well. When a person is able to do certain things for themselves and they are able to show up for themselves a certain, like, you know, you have to match that or do better. You can't come to them with less. You can't come to them with half-ass. And you knowing that this was your twin, you more than likely gave them chance after chance. You got the Ten of Cups, happily ever after, the Emperor. You know this was your Emperor. Do you see what I'm saying? It's your heart's desires, wish fulfillment. However, a person treating you less than is never going to be your heart's desires and wish fulfillment. So it's like, yeah, you, the person, the energy, the individual, heart's desires, wish fulfillment, Ten of Cups, right? But if you come to me with the Ten of Swords energy, the third party energy and all that, it then becomes something you no longer want to invest in, regardless of who the person is. Because this is something that you know you can get because of who you are. The Emperor is not just divine masculine energy, but it's a husband, period. So if you're in the energy of a wife, what are you going to attract? If you're in the energy of stable partnership, what are you going to attract? Even if you're not trying to be nobody's wife, you're going to attract a stable partner. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. The Queen of Pentacles is stable. She's dependable. She's reliable. She's ready to pull up whenever you need her to pull up. She has all of everything in order and in check, ready to go. You get what I'm saying? However you need her, she is there. She deserves the same thing in return. Period. And then you have the nerve to be super sensual, showing up as the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Both of them are very sensual energies. So you're in tune with spirit. You're in tune with yourself. You're in tune with them because you pay them some mind. You know, this person does not want to lose this. Of course, they're jealous of whoever else may be getting your time or energy or whatever. For some of you, it's nobody. For some of you, you moved on. Okay? We have the Tower. The Tower is, you know, something suddenly happening. Okay? And the Tower keeps coming out for the twins. So it's either they're going through something, you're going through something, or both. Because twins quite often, more than not, right? More times than not, twins mirror each other. So, like, for real, whatever you might be going through a week ago, a month ago, a little while ago, they just went through or they about to go through. Like, twins mirror each other like that. It's very eerie. Okay? And that'll also help you know who your twin is. For those of you who be like, who is my twin? Who's my twin? Okay? You'll know because the synchronicities are very eerie. Okay? There's only one. You have multiple soulmates, but you only have one twin soul. Okay? So yeah, we have Temperance. This is divine intervention. This is protection. Okay? Child, we have the Hangman. All right, Hangman is all about looking at something from a different point of view, seeing where you're coming from and why you would be unsatisfied. Okay, yeah, Five of Swords. So now they just feel even worse. They feel like they definitely lost you. Judgment. Judgment is about our discernment. It's about reality checks. So Spirit knocks them on the head. Like, you know, like, is anybody home? Are you getting it? Because this person was really feeling a way that you distanced yourself as if initially they didn't understand why. But after sitting back and looking at things, I mean, if they were on your side of it all, of course they understand. All right? So yeah, Six of Wands is public recognition. How could you not understand? It's obvious to everyone. Not just feminine. Feminine is not making this up. She's not pulling it out of a hat. This is what's going on. These are the facts here. Okay. All right. Yeah, we got the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is very warm, very affectionate, very loving. Okay. Everybody loves being around her. You get a lot of attention. Queen of Swords. But you don't take any mess. You've been through a lot. So you don't invest into just anybody or anything. You don't let just anybody get close to you. If somebody's your friend or they're your lover, you take that seriously. It holds weight. And if the people don't value it, then you cut them off quick. Because you need to be able to depend on these people that you keep around you the same way you could depend on you. You're showing up as all the queens. You're an empress. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords. You're an empress. She has to be around the right energy, not just anybody. And they can't treat you like you're just anybody. So the moment they did that, Nine of Wands, you put this guard up with them. King of Pentacles, now they want to show you that you could depend on them too. See what I'm saying? It's like you had to set that boundary. And you know how twins are. Boundaries? What boundaries? Right? That's how twins are. It's like, what line? You know, it's so easy to cross that line. Because your souls resonate so well. Just be like, you forget, you know, that there needs to be boundaries sometimes, depending on the situation. All right. And so Temperance, divine protection, interference, not allowing the two of you to come together until or unless somebody completes the karmic cycle, the world card. You know, all that in and out stuff, no, that has to be done. Because see, the reason why you keep coming in and out is because there's somebody else there or there's something else there in the middle. If that something else were not in the middle, you would be exactly where you want to be. Okay? So it's like that type of energy. Like you can't necessarily keep it a secret when this person is like ablaze. Do you see this energy here? Look at this. It's like those two shadow figurines, but look at the one right there on fire. Her hair is like fire or whatever. Her clothes are colored. What about her is hidden? It's visible, right? So it's like that. When a person talks to you, their whole energy and mood shifts. When they don't hear from you, they in a funky mood. They got a nasty attitude. Everybody notice this. Okay? They might think people ain't paying attention, but people are noticing. Okay? So I really want to know what that Tower is. Yeah, see, we had the 4 wands to underline it. This person wants to be with you. Okay? But they can't be with you on no half, you know, whatever. Half tail. We'll say that. We got the Death and Rebirth, High Priestess. Okay? So she's, again, very intuitive, all-seeing, all-knowing, connected to God, right? So that's how she knows things. She don't even know how she know it. She just know it because she connected to source, right? It's like that. But you're keeping this person out. Why? Some of you don't know why. Because you really want to let the person in. But Spirit is guiding you to let them out. I mean, to keep them out. Okay? I said let them out. You know what I mean? So you can let yourself out. We got the 3 of Cups here. Okay? 3 of Cups about reunion. But it's also about third party. And then we have that 8 of Pentacles. So if you want to work on this connection, you want to reunite, you know what you got to do. All right? Now, you didn't give this person no ultimatum, but that's just pretty much what it sounds like to me. What it sounds like to you. You didn't have to say that to them. But the way I just worded it, that's how it sounds. Okay? I think this is something Spirit is telling them. Because we have this devil energy here. Okay? So, yeah. I feel like this person is getting signs, but it's up to them. Totally up to them, y'all. All right, we have my world. It says, everything revolves around you. I keep you in mind when I'm making decisions, and I include you in all of my plans. Every action, every dream. I love doing life with you. You mean so much to me. Without you, I feel like nothing. All right, so yeah, you definitely ignite this person. The reason they were with Karmic is because of that energy of being in the dark. But you so enlightened, you bring them into the light. They can't stay in the dark. And once you become enlightened and you know certain things, you can't unknow them. You know what I mean? Like, now that this person knows that there's a whole true love there for them, that genuine, like, true love, that people like, oh, that's is fake, that's fabricated, it doesn't exist. Let me tell you what love is, boo boo boo, right? No, it really exists for them. They're like, yo, I can't let that go. That's crazy, right? It's crazy to let that go. So gift here says date, letting you know, surprise, and thinking of you. I feel like the person is thinking of you all the time. I feel like they have a surprise for you because it's double emphasis now. All right. It says get ready to receive something special soon that expresses how I feel about you. This gift could come in any form, in the physical or in the spiritual realms, and it will bring us closer. This romantic gesture, 3D communication, or telepathic communication is on its way to you. Okay. Yes, indeed, honey. So this person is thinking about you all the time. Okay, strive. It says, I have grown up since our last encounter. I have been working on myself to be a better person whom you can feel proud of. Okay. So, yeah, if you didn't see the last reading, go check it out. Because I feel like that goes hand in hand with that. Somebody's graduating. Somebody's evolving. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're graduating spiritually. The world was out. Okay. And, oh, yeah, here's the world again. So, temperance. Spirit is intervening until or unless this person spiritually evolves. They cannot stay in the dark. There it is again. All right. But go watch the last reading anyway, because it gives you more insight as to what I was referring to. Okay. Shoot. Ain't nothing wrong with some more emphasis, child. All right. We have message of love. It says, I'm thinking about you, my love, even though you think I am not. I miss you every day and night. I'm curious to know what you have been doing. How do your days go by without me? Sometimes I wonder, do you even think of me? I'm feeling the urge to reach out to you, my love, and I will, I promise. Ah, so sweet. Okay, yeah, it says I love you. See? This person couldn't deny this love even if they tried, okay? We are bonded in eternal love that is beyond space and time. Close your eyes and reach into this infinity. Know that it is real. I really want to reach out to you and tell you how I feel. Like, okay, Dr. Sue. The love I have for you in my heart can compare with nothing. I'll say it like that. Remember always, my love, that I love you. Okay? Excuse me. This person is feeling very vulnerable right now. They're feeling very emotionally vulnerable. And I think that's because, again, they just feel like they did something that they can't take back, or like if they could, they would, but they can't. So all they can try to do is move forward. right? And I feel like they'll be doing that soon. Yeah. So it says, our reunion is imminent, and I'm doing what I can to be ready for you. I'm working hard on myself to be a better provider for you. I hear your call for me, and I'm coming back to you. This is my promise to you that soon we will reunite again. Okay? So for those of you that are still interested, the person does want to reunite. They plan on coming back. They're working on being their best selves, coming back as that version of self, you know. And so that's what we got there for you, beloved. All right, that's what I got there. I want to pull these starlight cards. I really like them. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you guys so much for your patience today. I really appreciate it. All right. Thank you guys so much for all your likes, all your shares, your comments. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Just all the love that you're showing. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm glad you're enjoying the readings. I'm glad they're helping in whatever way they can. All right. It says evolve. The cosmic potential flows through you. Okay. Remember that, my love. Nucleus. The power within stars is the power within you. Correct. All right. Absolutely. Okay. Replenish. The sun will rise and we will try again. Aww, I really liked it. I love these cards. Very refreshing. Okay, I feel like that's how your person feels about you. You're like a breath of fresh air. Okay. You feel like they can actually breathe. Oh yes, that makes sense too. Remember the lady on fire that I kept pointing out? The Queen of Wands. That's that energy. You're just very attractive, you know. You can't help it. You have new horizons. Old ways won't open new doors. Exactly. If they're not coming to you as this best self, you don't even want it. You don't even want a child. They got to come correct. All right. It says singularity. You are your own sun, moon, and stars. And it feels like it's something else in here because the deck just keep jumping, child. Yep. Okay. Trust. The light in you cannot be dimmed. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, they want you to keep it in the dark. You can't keep it in the dark. The light in you can't be dimmed. All right. Phases. Shine even when you're not whole. All right. So those are the messages, my love. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and hair, Grease.